Good brothers, good sisters, and everybody in between. This is Wrestling Card Weekly coming at you once again. We're here every single Wednesday or until Ted Turner is no longer allowed to keep us on the network. My name's Brennan, and these gorgeous critters are Nick and Jeffrey. How are we doing, gentlemen?
Fantastic.
Absolutely wonderful. Sun was out today. For those of you that don't know, we've been having rain for like 5 days straight.
Yeah,
I don't know what the sun looks like.
It is brutal.
Yeah, and now it's cold, but it's beautiful days, and it's going to be warm again on Saturday.
And we get to talk about wrestling cards tonight.
And we get to talk about wrestling cards once again.
Perfect.
This is what I look forward to.
Yeah, we don't talk about wrestling cards all the time.
We also talk a little bit about wrestling. We just breaking a little kayfabe. We normally do our show on Sunday nights. That's when we normally record. Tonight we're doing a Monday, so it's feeling a little frisky. It's feeling a little live.
I'm missing Raw for you guys. I mean,
we're missing Raw for you guys.
What's that, Nick? You're breaking up a little bit.
It's fine.
Just kidding.
Technical difficulties. Yeah.
Right?
I think I ironed everything out. I think we should be good. Okay, guys, calm down. Calm down.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Corporate Hefe over there.
Nick figured out that like playing Fortnite in the background of the stream was messing with his latency.
Yeah, just too many,
too many victory royales.
Yeah, too many victory royales.
If you were like good at Fortnite, but
No,
for the record, top
Brennan is good.
0.02% on KD.
Brennan's pretty good.
You could check my username is Big Guy for You 89.
My favorite plug ever.
Well, shit. I guess it's time to get this show on the road, and we wanted to go ahead and start off. We decided it would be cool to have you guys ask some questions, and we'd respond. And Jeffrey happens to have a question from the old list of 1,004 questions.
This week it was the list of one question, but it's a good one.
Well, that's basically all the list of 1,004 holds was. Anyway,
of course,
right. It was armbar.
Yeah. So this one came from Sweet Lou on Twitter. Shout out to our good friend Josh.
Yes.
He said, something that gives me OCD is the rookie card debates. Many of the older wrestling cards, a lot of guys have multiple cards that are considered rookies and in different years. Being someone with OCD, this really gives me anxiety. So all in all, I guess, sum it up. What do we consider rookie cards? Why is there such a big debate? And how do you settle it if you can?
So in my eyes, whatever their first appearance is their rookie card. Like, not their first WWE appearance, not their first, rookie card logo if they debuted during the Panini era. But, like, if they had a independent release before the Panini release, then, like, in my eyes, that's their rookie card. Their first appearance. I equate rookie cards, especially in wrestling, with first appearance cards. Now, you could say they have like a WWE rookie card, and that would be understandable. Like their first WWE card, that would be cool to collect too.
Yeah, but that almost opens up a whole nother book of worms too.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say, which is, it kind of depends on how you look at wrestling as a whole. I would say Penta and Phoenix getting their first card in no way, shape, or form would be a rookie card. Getting their first WWE card.
Yeah.
But if you are a weirdo on Twitter, you might disagree.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. With wrestling, it's definitely, I don't know, it's more opinion based for a lot of people, but I in the same way. I think it's first appearance. But then you get into, which I guess is what the debate is, like indie card promotion or like playing card or just like a card from a game, like whatever.
Yeah,
like where do you draw the line? What do you consider a card?
you really get into it back. I was looking at some like older checklists, like late 70s and stuff. And like it's a lot of, magazine hand cut cards, right?
Yeah.
Like stuff PSA will grade.
Yeah.
But do you consider hand cuts to be cards? And in baseball, I've never really considered W cards to be. I mean, they're cards, but they're more just like ephemera. They're not, they're not 1982 Wrestling All Stars, right?
Yeah.
So that's where that gets kind of tricky.
I think it's a cool, like, at least for me, with wrestling cards, if you're going to get the accepted rookie card, even if there's no rookie logo, and then maybe there's an earlier release that people don't count, like even for Miz, like his rookie card is 2007 Topps Heritage.
Yeah.
But he technically has a 2006 card as well from a different set. So I just grab both. Like, why not? And I feel like that's how you can look at it. I get the value perspective some people put on a rookie card versus anything else. So that's probably where the debate really boils down to.
A lot of it, it's very similar to that's very similar to like a 51 Bowman mantle versus a 52 Topps mantle, right? Like people say the 52 is the rookie all the time. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
If I wanted a mantle rookie, I get a 51 Bowman. But like sometimes there's just a consensus rookie card that people agree on, whether it's correct or not.
Yeah, and I think we're probably past those days now, anyways. Like especially once, even like pre-Panini Topps, like putting rookie card logos on stuff. And as we go further, it'll probably be the same. But then we may run back into the same problem with an indie wrestler who already had cards coming up, signing with WWE, getting a Topps rookie card logo.
What if they put rookie card logos on Ricky Starks, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, WWE or Panini put a rookie card logo on Julia.
Yeah,
and she's had plenty of cards. So
yeah, exactly.
I guess we're back in the same boat. But getting the rookie card logo with the company that you associate them with, or not even the logo, but just like their first card with the company you picture them in, that's what I would go with myself if you had to choose between them all. But I guess we're debating ourselves.
Yeah,
right, exactly. That's what it comes down to is who you see as kind of the authority on it. Like with baseball and different sports cards, there's kind of like Nick was saying, there's an agreed consensus on what constitutes the rookie card.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. But with wrestling cards, it's a little all over the place.
Yeah. But it comes down to collect whichever one you want, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or get them all.
For me, I like first appearances, so I can grab some first appearance cards. For Jeffrey, he likes them all, so he's gonna grab them all. Brennan's the wild card. I don't know what Brennan's gonna do.
I like getting whatever I happen to have money for.
Hey, that is a good plan, sir.
Speaking of, what did you boys buy this week?
Ooh.
All right, who's first?
Jeffrey, I have to go last.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, we'll throw up some.
Of course, we upgraded here and did some photos for these. That way, there's not a giant reflection.
Yes.
Real
high class in this podcast.
Of course, yeah, only the best.
Yeah.
Picked up a gold refractor Miz, of course, because we're obsessed with gold. I actually, and there's the next one is the gold geometric. So with that, I think I'm now, complete with all the Miz golds from.
Did you get the sapphire?
Yes, I had that one last week. So I have every Miz gold, and then Nick, you pulled the family tree for me. The gold
I did. I forgot about that.
Got all of those now, and then I also got this. I picked it up on Facebook. A undisputed out of 5.
Nice.
Big time low number fan. I don't think I'd ever seen that base card from. I think it was 2018 undisputed, but I liked it, and undisputed I like the thick stock card, so picked that up out of 5. Got a pretty good deal on it.
Oh yeah,
we're on episode 3, and I think. I don't think there's going to be a number of episodes where I don't just go, man, you're a Miz collector. That rules. Every time, and it's not something I judge. Like, I think it's genuinely awesome.
Yeah.
See, now you're using the
no pun intended. No pun intended.
Oh, no, you intended that. You should.
Tip your waitresses, folks.
So if Nick's going last, then I guess what I'll show is I got a card from Nick. It's not a wrestling card. It is, however, one of the best cards I've ever received in my entire life.
Oh, God.
I
don't even know what I gave you.
It's just the greatest. Oh, you know. It's just one of the greatest things I've ever received. It is a 1933 Jungle Gum chimpanzee.
I've never seen that.
If you guys don't know, Brennan loves the monkey exhibits at the zoo.
I love monkeys. I love apes. I love great apes. I love whatever other sort of monkey-like creatures there are out there. I really like them. And this chimpanzee, which is a chimpanzee holding its baby, it makes me so happy that I could cry on the show. I won't, but it makes me that happy. I look at it and I smile deeply. And I just want to let you know that Nick is a really good friend for giving me that.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
I don't know what I was expecting, but none of that was it. But
none of it was that.
Yeah, hard left, Brennan Whalen over here. Everybody.
What'd you get, Nick?
So we started with. Wait, hold on. Not Miz.
Hey, don't steal my card.
Funker. Little Terry Funk. I've decided I'm gonna grab some 82 All-Stars in 7 or better. Not the whole set, but just ones that I like. So like Funk, Lawler, Dundee, Dusty. Hogan's super expensive, and I wouldn't grab a Hogan anyway. For super expensive, maybe Andre one day. But yeah, I love those. Those are fun. Added some golds like Jeffrey did. Fatu, just regular gold, and I also picked up not what I mean. I got his regular gold and the geometric. And then I got Roxy's sapphire and geometric. I decided to start a new project, guys.
Yeah.
As if I don't collect things that are difficult enough. We're gonna start picking up some blacks.
Ooh.
We're at to 10.
Let's go.
I got AJ and Sean this week. I circled about 10 on the checklist that I want to get.
Fatu and real jacked AJ.
Fatu and Roxanne are going to cost me dearly, but it's pretty much like Fatu, Roxanne, Sean, Owen, Zane, a couple other ones that I want to pick up, and then
that's nice.
Jeffrey, since you've been such a good friend and such a big part of helping this out.
Oh God, am I going to cry on the show? I'm going to cry on the show.
That's coming in. That's coming in for you, buddy.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I got a good deal on it. So,
man, are you the reason that disappeared from my watch list when I was about to go offer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go.
So that's
nice
coming
color
in.
match.
Yeah, perfect.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, so that's coming in for you at some point. I'm sure the post office will get it here on time.
I'm sure they will.
Absolutely. It's not like I'm still waiting for the card that I showed last week.
Yeah,
still has
right
up.
Yeah,
my Max Headroom Billy Gunn auto.
Oh, that's nasty.
It's so funny. I picked this up for Jeffrey, and then I was texting him. I lost out on a Fatu black auto, and Jeffrey was like, "Oh, those blacks are so sick."
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, just wait, sir."
I was looking at some on eBay, just in like everyone, and I was like, "Man, those blacks really stand out." Like,
yeah, they're super cool. Good. I love them. So, there's about 10 I want to pick up, like mostly my PC guys, plus like the NWO and DX guys. Like Nash is on there.
Oh,
Scott Hall does not have Razor does not have a base card.
Really?
He has the what are the what's the name of the insert set with the sayings?
Oh, Persona.
Yeah, Persona. He has a Persona.
Yeah.
That says, "Hey,
he's on the
Chico."
headshot too, right?
He's on the
W.
headshot, and I think he has one more insert.
That's wild. I know our Panini breaks were lousy with Razor.
Yeah, so hopefully
cards.
he gets some more cool base cards and stuff and other sets to collect. Yeah, but that was the pickups for the week. I'm pretty pleased. It was a big week for me.
Hell yeah!
So those black cards are going to take a bit, but we'll see.
Is there anything as far as like what you're looking for? Like, okay, like this year.
Yeah.
What are you kind of hoping to see as far as pickups? You know, not just personal pickups, but like, what would you like to see happen this year as far as new releases go?
Jeffrey, you want to take that one first off?
Okay. So I've been kind of keeping tabs on what Topps is releasing for UFC because I feel like they're going to follow kind of same suit with WWE. I saw their royalty was released, which were super nice looking. They seem pretty like relic and on card auto, like heavy, like nice. They look like thick stock cards. So I think that'll be cool because I was a big sucker for the immaculate and impeccable, flawless style, like thick stock, like premium cards.
Yeah.
So the royalty would be nice if they go WWE route with that. I still think they're going to do Dynasty unless somehow Dynasty is royalty. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
If they just like name it something different.
I think we saw them. I swear I saw Tiffy signing a Dynasty card.
Yeah, in that commercial. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought the same thing. So they may be separate. I feel like they'll be pretty similar, but I mean, kind of maybe in the same regard as impeccable versus immaculate. But I definitely want finest in WWE again. I know. I want to say the last finest they released before they lost the license to Panini was kind of bland, but I really like finest. AEW, man, the SP game used, I'm excited for.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
They're gonna have some really cool relics in there. I know they're doing like ladder relics. I think I saw somewhere they were doing championship like belt relics, which is crazy.
Yeah,
didn't see that.
Yeah,
I'd lose my mind for that.
Yeah, excited for that. I like we talked about last week with AEW doing more on card. I think that'll be great. I don't know. I also hope there's a good mix of high end, like just super nice premium card across WWE and AEW, but also some good like value, like just cool stuff to pick up and build and whatever. Like, I don't know what flagship they would do, but hopefully better than what they had in the past. But I'm just excited to get more out. I mean, because they started off hot, but we're in April now, and we're still at 2 releases, both Chrome based. So we'll see.
Yeah, I would like to see. I was just thinking of sets off the top of my head that I would like to see. I mean, I'd like to see Heritage. Always fun. I mean, Heritage baseball is always a favorite rep. I'd like to see, some high end stuff. Like you said, we think they're going to do Dynasty. But I hope they don't go too high end, heavy.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that there's still some stuff. Like, I want a flagship type set. I want, something weird like Ginter. I want Heritage. I want, the cheaper stuff too, which is just as fun to break and hunt.
Ooh, maybe a Stadium Club.
Well, I mean, yeah, basically photogenic.
Yeah.
On shittier card stock, but yeah, I mean, I'm down for it. Like, as long as they keep up, I'd like to see them keep up with on-card autos as much as they can. Panini putting like on-card autos and NT or sticker autos and NT is just like such a disservice.
Yeah, it was a sticker dump. That's all that was.
That's all. Yeah, that's all it was. For AEW stuff, I'd like to see Upper Deck break out some of their older designs. UD Black, for those of you that collected basketball and or that baseball too in the late aughts. Exquisite designs from that era were great.
That'd be nice.
And if they can keep up with the on-card autos, I think that will be huge. That's one of the reasons I haven't picked up any AEW stuff really, is because there's been so few on-card autos that I'd rather just play the waiting game and see eventually when they come out with one.
Yeah. It looks like this new release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think big things are happening. I just hope they, like Jeffrey said, it's April and we've had 2 Chrome releases and not much else to go on. So,
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. I'm personally hoping they haven't, I don't think they've done it in a little bit, but I'm really hoping for GCW cards, mainly because I'm going to GCW in Little Rock. And
when are they coming to Little Rock?
I'll have to look it up. But they're doing a show in Little Rock, and I'm hoping at the merch stand I can maybe grab a pack or two. I know they used to have cards at their show.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned Ginter, because that's all I really cut my teeth on cards breaking Allen and Ginter cards with Nick, which to this day are my favorite. That's my favorite thing in the world, where you can open up, you get baseball players, and then you get the cast of Boy Meets World, and then you get the Westminster Dog Show cards. Like, I love that so much. I want that kind of weirdness in cards. I hope to see.
They could do like a pet. They could do like a pets card with like Damien and like.
If I could get a like a paw print auto of Pharaoh from a WWE card, I'd
they could do Pharaoh.
I'd spend money that would make people upset.
Yeah, your wife probably wouldn't be happy.
No, but I love Pharaoh deeply. I met him in real life.
Hey,
very good dog. I met him at StarCast 2018, and he was a very good dog.
Nice.
Yeah, I appreciated him very much.
Such a cool claim to fame.
Yeah, exactly. Jeffrey, what's the market looking like?
This week, nothing really stood out to me as like an overhauling topic, but I found a bunch of just like sales that I thought were interesting, whether it be price or just in general. So I figured I'd throw some up and kind of talk about them.
What do you want to start off with?
Just click one and I'll go with it. Yeah. All right. So the first one is the Scott Hall cut autograph 101 from Flawless.
That's
price wise, it sold for $2,180. I really just want to talk about this one because I saw a lot of kind of debate back and forth of people asking like, okay, why is this such a highly sought after card? Because it's a cut 8x10 put into a card, or I don't know, just a lot of discourse on it.
Yeah,
but
I'll give you my take.
Go for it.
I hate cut autos.
Do you?
I hate them in baseball. I don't like them in wrestling. I don't understand why you would chop up. So you could have just had a redemption for the 8x10. You didn't need to cut the 8 by. You didn't need to cut the 8x10 up to put it in a
would
card.
Would the 8x10 have sold for the same amount as the card?
No, because I almost bought a Sean and Hall dual witnessed 8x10 for like $150.
Yeah. So I thought it was interesting price wise and just like the overall like. Yeah, exactly. Like
if you could get an 8x10 for $200, I don't understand why you'd pay. I mean, please write into the show and explain why you'd pay 10 times that to get it chopped up and sandwiched between two pieces of cardboard.
I think it's just kind of part of the gamble, but I mean that's all of this.
Yeah.
You know,
at the end of the day, I mean, visually speaking, like it does look really cool.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Money wise, I don't personally think I would have, like you said, with it just being something you could get cheaper outside of the card. But and then we'll move on to this one was the Randy Orton Flawless Performances 101. I just thought it was a good sale for Randy. Flawless, I mean, as you guys can probably see from all the ones we've talked about the past couple weeks, and then obviously these here today, but Flawless is selling super well. That one sold for $3,750. Best offer. So 101 platinum from Flawless Auto.
That's a sick card.
Yeah, I like the photo a lot. Like young Randy, hardcore IC champ.
Yeah, the old IC belt. It looks good. I mean, it's a great card.
Yeah.
And a wild fucking match.
Yeah. But I thought it was a cool, a good value on the sale, and just like a sick card overall.
Yeah. Let me throw this one up for you. I think you want this one next.
Yeah, this one I wanted to show it because it's, for those just listening, not watching, but it's a Scarlet Flawless logo patch auto platinum 101 out of Flawless from 2024. Sold for $1,200, and I only wanted to bring it up. Like, that is a massive sale for Scarlet.
Yeah.
And I just it caught my eye. I mean, it's a nice looking card, but it's like it seems out of the realm of her normal cards for someone who doesn't actively wrestle and is
This feels like the response to why did someone pay so much for the Scott Hall auto?
Kind of. Yeah.
You know, it's like why would you pay, 20 something or 2,000 something? Well, because of this, I guess that's where the market's at.
Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of the overview of it, though, is just like Flawless is moving. Like, people are paying premiums for Flawless, even.
And not to say I do not absolutely adore Scarlet.
Oh yeah, I love Scarlet too. Yeah. It's just like when you look at her overall market compared to this sale, it's a big jump. But
when was the last time she wrestled?
I don't even know if she's wrestled on the main roster.
Wrestled in WWE?
She might have a couple of times, like
I think in NXT.
Yeah. But it was never anything consistent.
Yeah.
This one I wanted to bring up. So it's another Flawless, of course. But it's the Solo Sikoa Flawless patch auto out of 15. I just wanted to highlight it because the sale price was $50, best offer. And to me, I don't know, I feel like Solo is so undervalued.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people are kind of divisive on the topic of Solo in general when you had Roman and then you add Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. Once they ramp him up again and get him, once him and Jacob have a program, then I can see his price is definitely ramping.
Yeah, I've just noticed a lot of that. Like that is a nice, and the patch on that card is insane.
Yeah,
$50 for that out of 15 on Flawless. Like you just saw the Scarlet for $1,200. I mean, it was a 101, but to jump to this out of 15 for $50.
But Solo's main event and pay-per-views.
Exactly.
And I might add.
Yeah. Right. And I mean, it's the Ruby, so it's basically a color match, even with his gear on the card plus the patch itself. Like, I don't know, it's a nice looking card, and $50. Like, I'd spend $50 on that. I think
Scarlet also was the Scarlet also out of 15?
No, that was the 101. Oh, that was the WWE logo.
Okay, yeah. I can understand why that would get more, but still, 50 versus 1,200. Come on.
Yeah. And then this one I just thought was an awesome sale. The 2018 Topps Undisputed Wyatt Family Quad Auto Booklet out of 5. So sold for $3,000 at auction. I feel like that's an awesome sale, especially for undisputed. Like it has some pretty big movers, but
are those on card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, and Bray Wyatt quad booklet.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's a sick card. $3,000 sale. It was just, I thought it was interesting. It was a cool card. I had actually never seen the card until it was up for auction. Like I didn't even know it existed, but I thought it was really awesome.
Yeah, and that's another one that brings me to, how I always, I feel like it should be more, but then I mean $3,000 is a ton of money. But also, I mean that's a piece of history.
Yeah.
And 3 out of 5, especially with Brody and Bray passing. That's an amazing card to have.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I mean, it's pretty great. And of course the Wyatt, I mean, they have their super fans just like everything else. So
of course,
if you're a Bray Wyatt super fan, this is like one of the best things you can own.
Yeah. I mean, if all 4 were alive, that's an amazing card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely.
Then did you want to go over these, Jeffrey?
Yeah. So the last one I wanted to show is just the Kevin Owens market. The Kevin Owens market. So everyone's seen him everywhere, all over Twitter, Instagram, wherever. His inscriptions on his Topps Chrome main event cards. This one was the "I love alligators" inscription. Because that's what he's known for, is loving alligators. But it sold for $833, and I believe this one was the out of 50, or I'm sorry, out of 150.
It is it's out of 50. It's
out of 50. Okay, yeah. So it was a gold out of 50. I love alligators inscription. And then I wanted to bring it up because that was $833, and then the same day a select patch auto. I mean, this one's a sticker, give it that, but out of 35, so lower numbered, no inscription, sold for $21. So
inscriptions are real.
Those inscriptions,
man.
Yeah.
I sold a Gunther for $800.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I sold a Fallon Henley for $250.
Yeah. So if you get lucky and get one of those inscriptions, man.
Yeah.
It's insane. Because Kevin Owens doesn't sell like that. And he's never had autos selling like that before. And then these random inscriptions popping up are just on fire.
It's such a great way to make a card really mean something.
Yeah. And I'm sure he was having a blast doing those.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. From what it seemed like, he picked cards and was just like, I'm just gonna fuck around, and that rules.
Yeah. And now we get to have fun with it. So that's awesome. But yeah, just the difference in those kind of stood out to me. But I'd rather have the inscription one too. But
definitely.
And I think that was my last one for the day.
Your last one?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Word.
You guys want to get into a little career retrospective?
Well, I was wondering because I swear to God, we're on episode 3. I beg of you, please don't pick another piece of shit. Can I get? I don't even need a white mean baby face. I need a regular old baby face. Please, just give me someone I can root for on the career retrospective this week.
There's more than one royal family.
Adrenaline.
How about a little Cody Rhodes?
My soul.
How about a little Cody Rhodes, Brennan? Is that
what?
For you?
Cody Rhodes is just fine. I have not disliked Cody Rhodes since when was the Bullet Club Civil War? That was 2018.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think that was 2018. That was the last time I disliked Cody Rhodes. Everyone at the time that they hated him in AEW, I never started hating him. But that's Cody. I'd love to see a career retrospective on Cody.
I think we get it. So Cody's rookie card is 2007. That is the wrong.
That's Kevin Owens.
Remove that. Add that. There we go.
There we go.
Technical difficulties. My fault again. 2007 Heritage.
That's beautiful.
Dashing young Cody Rhodes. If you want to look at the pop report in it, for those of you like grading, there's been 136 graded. There are 34 eights, 72 nines, and only 4 10s. The top sale that I found for the card was the only 10 that I found sold was 1,200. And then I think an 8 did like 450. And those are the top 2 sales of his rookie card. So 10's obviously real rare, super popular when they come up. And then if we want to look at his top 5 cards just of all time, number 5, we've got the Impeccable 2022 gold, like half ounce gold bar. That one went for $38.95. His SmackDown logo gems out of Flawless this year went for $5,000. My favorite card out of his top 5, this Black Finite from Prism. I love this card so much.
It looks so good.
I love that card so much. It's so cool.
It's a beautiful card, but that mask.
That went for a best.
Drafted him last week.
That went for a best offer of $8,000.
Shit, one of us should have gone for Cody's.
Yeah,
Cody's Party City mask.
There's just one of one from Flawless WrestleMania autographs, and that went for $10,500. And then, any guesses on his highest selling card, gentlemen?
I'm gonna guess Flawless because that seems to be the theme.
Yeah.
Ooh.
His Flawless logo gems, 101.
I haven't seen that one yet. That one's nice.
Any guess on the price?
You said the last one was 10.5?
Yeah.
I'm going 13.
I'm gonna go 19.
11.
You
both lose. We're playing Price is Right rules. So yeah, a lot of Flawless heavy. That's what I've noticed. Flawless basically takes over the top 5 for anybody that was in Flawless.
I think everyone realizes they only got that one set.
Yeah.
So you get it now or you never do. That was nice though. I like that they have like his logo like that. That looks cool.
Yeah, that's cool. And that one actually, let me pull that back up real quick. And those are actually, the diamonds are actually like pretty much kind of in place. Yeah. Like the reason I don't want to pick up a lot of the gem cards is because the gems are off center.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they look weird.
But those actually looks really good.
Yeah, that's a great looking card.
So
I like that one.
So usually, by usually I mean the past 2 episodes. We're on episode 3. We have been doing a blind draft. This week, thought I'd switch it up a little bit and wanted to do a top 3. So we're not competing against each other, but I was thinking about what would be a fun thing to go over and something that was fresh on my mind because I saw a bunch of really funny ones over the past couple weeks, and I wanted to see what are our favorite signs in a wrestling crowd.
Okay.
Now, usually we're throwing these all, out spontaneously. This time, gave the boys a little time to, pick the ones that they wanted. And
we thank you for your kindness, sir.
I try to be fair. I try to be balanced. And I think I've got some good ones. And yeah, would you like me to start?
No. This is one that Jeffrey can't pander this week.
Yeah,
so not win.
Speaking of, just to bring this up.
Here we go.
Corporate
2 weeks
Jefe.
in a row. Corporate El Jefe has won the poll 2 weeks in a row.
If you guys drafted better teams, you wouldn't have to worry about
Rey Mysterio for best mask.
You're telling me
he
you
has
don't like Rey Mysterio's
1,000 masks.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
Fuck. You actually have a point. You actually kind of have a point right there.
I'm going to go first because, I won the poll again. So as the defending champion, I think I should go first.
You know what? You know what I think of that?
I sent mine to Nick, so he can pull my first one up.
You know what I think of that? This is what I think of that. That's you right there. The corporate champion. The corporate champion right there.
Yeah.
I look
Get out of
good.
here.
I'm dead last both weeks, and I'm sure I'll be dead last again this time.
It was a little closer last week. It's fine.
It was a
yeah. All right. Yeah, Nick, you can go ahead and pull up my first one here.
Okay.
And I'll talk. Oh crap! I did not mean to say that. Oh, what did that say? Oh my god, man!
I did not see that coming. Shit, that was well played, boys.
Yeah.
Oh god,
that was in there.
Yeah, he told me we were going to kayfabe you on that one.
Yeah. So, if anyone is just listening, that one said Jeffrey wins. LOL. But no, my first one. I went classic. I went like monumental, like wrestling. Just if Cena wins, we riot from ECW One Night Stand 2006.
Cheers to the Pander Champ.
Yeah.
Pander Champ, and I will defend. Yeah, but I don't know, that RVD Cena match, that atmosphere.
Oh, it's definitely a great sign.
One of the best, like just entrances alone.
Oh
makes a match.
Cena probably felt scared for his life in that moment. Philadelphia was about to literally eat him alive.
People were animals.
What I would have given to be there.
Oh wait, is it my turn or Brennan's turn?
Oh, I guess
you're really bad at this.
This is Brennan's turn. Yeah.
This is my first pick. Ric Flair, whoa. This fills my soul with a deep happiness. Rick is misspelled. We have woe instead of woo. It's
what happens when you order a sign off of Temu.
Yeah, it has everything.
Fantastic.
At that point, yeah. What else could you ask for?
I'm going with a sign that I don't think would be allowed today. TVP stick. I mean, it speaks to me. I think it's hysterical. And the shot right here, look at his face, it's just perfect.
Yeah. I wonder what was going through his head when he saw that.
I don't know.
And with this is a DDP respecting podcast. I know at least 2 out of 3 of us have used DDP yoga.
Yes, it's fantastic. We love Diamond. We love Dallas here, but the sign just cracks me up.
That's fucking beautiful. So, I didn't notice until just now the terrible version of Goldberg's tattoo.
Oh, that's right next to it.
Yeah. That's not even trying.
All right,
that's great.
Back to the Pander Champ.
Man, it sounds salty. So I went with my next one with the classic Eric Bischoff holding the Raw Fierce rating sign from Nitro. I just thought that was like, I don't know, seconds before disaster.
Exactly.
Obviously, we know what happens.
Yes,
that is hubris manifest.
Yes.
But I love it. I love the cocky look on his face as he's holding it, like big FU to the WWF. But no, I don't know. I thought that one stuck out too. I thought it was funny.
It's a good one for sure.
Yeah,
Brennan.
Jag thinned. I don't know who all remembers this, but right when Daniel Bryan raises both titles, his beautiful victory at WrestleMania 30. The camera on the hard pan goes right in, and that sign comes up. I have done more research into what the fuck Jag thinned means than anything else. It is the deepest conspiracy rabbit hole I've ever gone down in, and no one can give me an answer. what does Jag Thin mean, and why did you ruin Bryan Danielson's moment?
Good question.
I remember clear as day watching this at my drummer Josh's house. We had a party for WrestleMania 30 over at his house. His wife makes unbelievable tacos. We had like this whole spread. It was beautiful. We were all drinking. And I remember that happened and it cut almost immediately. But God, can you imagine how good of an image that would have been without this animal clearly spray painted on a piece of poster board.
Didn't even take the time to use a paint pen.
Yeah, and it's got to be, I assume it's like somebody's username on a forum or something.
Yeah.
It's something very weird, but it is really, really funny to me.
Now I really want to go back and watch WrestleMania 30 and see if I can spot it in more like crucial moments. Like, the streak ends and you just see that. Like,
I wonder if they didn't cut from it like they did when they re-uploaded AJ Styles' debut at the Rumble when they fucked all that up. I wonder, but I hope you still get just a mouthful of Jag Finn during one of the greatest moments in WWE history.
All right. Well, my second sign just pops me. It has nothing to do with wrestling.
Okay.
But stop killing alligators to make Gatorade.
Oh my gosh.
Alligators are nice people and they should not be killed for our enjoyment of Gatorade.
I could not agree
refreshing.
More. And as a man that has eaten and enjoyed alligator tail, I think it's crazy that they're putting them in factory farms for Gatorade.
I know, it's wild. So, all right, El Jefe.
Well, that brings me to Goldberg eats corn the long way.
Classic, undeniable.
Because, and it makes sense because you're gonna eat corn the long way. You're gonna wash it down with some pure Gatorade at the end.
It's so simple yet so funny.
It's just like I want to know what was going through there. And they're like, you know what? We're going to WCW tonight. And this sign is going to be the best one out there. Like they were so sad, I'm sure.
Yeah.
If you look at his age compared to when this had to be 98, 97.
Yeah.
I wonder if this guy who's probably now in his 50s realizes that people are still making that fucking sign.
Sir, if you see this, we would love to have you on the show and ask
we
about
would
the sign.
love to have you on the show.
Come join us.
Because apparently a lot of wrestlers eat corn the long way.
Yeah. That's all I believe. Brennan?
My last one. My mom makes a great lasagna. Whoever this is, you can't see their face. I just think that's great.
Shout out to his mom.
Shout out to his mom. My mom, as far as I can remember, has never made a lasagna. I could come to eat those words, except I don't think she watches the show. But
hey, Bridget,
my wife makes a great lasagna, and so I appreciate people appreciating great lasagnas.
Yeah, for sure.
Very
Garfield of you.
It's I'm a Garfield ass motherfucker, and also I think it looks really funny that it looks like Stephanie is chewing tobacco and just spitting in a spittoon.
All right, for my final one, this one was just too perfect. It's just too perfect. Okay, look at these props I'm getting, guys. If you don't vote for me this week,
I saw that.
What is wrong with you?
I saw that live and completely forgot about it.
Yeah, the tribal queef. I just thought it was phenomenal. It looks like it has a little like wind blowing out of the bottom.
Oh my god, it does.
How the fuck did he get that in there?
Oh, that's amazing. Paul Heyman next to it just makes it so much
Paul
better.
Lee just holding the belt up is just classic.
Yeah.
God.
Do not look at it, my trouble chief. Do not look at the sign.
Love that.
Oh, that was a good one, Brennan. I like that one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That felt like a lot of fun. That ended up being a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I will in the future try to remember fun when coming up with these.
Yeah.
I think we've had some good ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my absolute favorite.
That was good.
Shit. I'm sorry
I've broken Brennan.
That last one really threw me for a loop.
I've broken
it. As we always kind of wrap things up, what'd you learn this week?
I learned Brennan really likes tribal queef, and he thinks it is the most hilarious thing.
And he really likes chimpanzees.
Oh, yeah, and chimpanzees.
True. All great apes equally.
I learned this week, don't fuck with Tiffany Stratton.
True. Lord Almighty.
She'll fire back. I didn't care about that match until Tiffy was like 0-3. LOL. And I was like, oh shit.
That is my girl.
And then Charlotte tried Ludwig's in my DMs. And it's like, that's all tweet that was like, it was a picture of Ludwig Kaiser all confident like, and it's like the only man who's ever been accused of being in somebody's DMs, and everybody knows that it's BS.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't mess with Tiffany Stratton. That's my tip of the week.
I learned that
yes.
Sorry about the dead air.
Technical difficulties.
Sorry, I was trying.
No, it's not even technical.
That wasn't even technical difficulties.
It's brain glitch.
That was just straight up brain glitch. There is nothing funnier in the entire world than watching people bully Ricochet. I don't know if you guys watched Dynasty last night.
No.
Ricochet was repeatedly referred to as bald and slapped upside his bald head by both Kenny Omega and Speedball Mike Bailey.
How rude. I love Rico.
I love Rico, but right now he is, and I think I told you this like 2 or 3 months ago. I said, nerd heel piece of shit Ricochet, like by the dip.
Yeah.
This guy is money. This is the way to go.
Yeah.
And I think, no, you know what? I was over at your house during the episode where they were at the ECW place.
Okay.
And I believe I'm correct. I believe that shit heel nerd asshole Ricochet is just a license to print money.
Yeah.
You just love to see him get kicked in the head, and he got kicked in the head so many times.
Well,
he's still recovering. So from that vicious attack by Braun Breaker. So
also Ricochet, congratulations on the marriage. You are, for in real life, a very sweet guy. We don't talk about real life around here. We talk about wrestling. Fuck you. So with that said, boys, it has been an absolute blast once again to hang out with y'all.
So fun.
I love doing this. I love hanging out with y'all. And guys, everybody watching, we really, really appreciate you subscribing, watching. We get the
like,
feedback.
comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. We get all the feedback, and we're straight up in a group chat just going, God, they like it. We really, really appreciate it. And we're gonna have another mailbag segment this week, so feel free, once the tweet gets posted, feel free to let us know. And if you don't see the tweet in time, go ahead and shoot one of us a DM. If you have a question that you want, answered on the podcast, let us know. We'll be more than happy to answer it. We just really appreciate y'all. And it's been a great night.
Sounds good, gentlemen. I'll see you guys next week, same time.
WrestleMania.
Much motherfucking clown love.
Later.